What's up everybody, Ben White here. Welcome to Tactical Fellowship. The purpose of today's video is to share with you my experience regarding the FACTR +5 extended base pads. The reason why I'm looking into these is because I carry a G19 as my daily carry, but not only do I use the G19 as my daily carry, I also use it for my competitive shooting, multi-gun and 3-gun. Thus, I'm looking to up the capacity of the standard 17-round magazine to as much as open class will allow me to do. So, I started my journey looking for suitable base pads other than Terran Tacticals, which brought me to FACTR. They're right around the same price point, they weren't Terrans, I got a couple. Thus, the video. The base pad is constructed out of aluminum. The package will come with an extra power spring. They come in 4 colors: black, flat darker than earth, gray, red, and they sell models that are compatible for both G17 and G19 magazines. So let's dive right into it, leading with the very best feature. They work really stinking well, and that gets me really stinking excited. To set up my excitement for why I'm really digging these, let's talk about the Terran base pads for a second. Terran base pads are held on with a little metal rod, tension with a little screw going through the side. They say not to tighten it, that it's appropriately tightened, but that's not the case at all. I've actually had one fall off on me. Magazine reload reps, gravity doing its thing, that little rod down, flew off, but FACTR fixes this by having an extremely clever double caption design with the nub at the bottom and a pin on the back. Pushing up a rod that serves as the backstop, there is no way that gravity or you dropping mags is gonna make this thing pop off. But removing the mag extension base pad is also super easy. No special tools are required to get these things off. So much better than the Terran. That is a massive win for the FACTR base pad, and probably why right there you should consider getting them. To taco bet, the stonewashed titanium plate will grow on you. Moving along with the pros of this base pad, FACTR really maxed out the curvatures featured on this thing. It's a little too curvy for my taste, but my fingers now have purchase spots where they never had purchase spots before. I'm not going to complain about it. I like curves. Because of all this goodness, you might be tempted to think the base pads are going to cost an arm and a leg, but the good news there is, pound for pound, these are really pretty much right in the middle of the pack. They're around 50 bucks for a base pad. My advice to you is FACTR does run sales. Memorial Weekend 2023, they had a store-wide sale for 20-25% off, and after I was pleased with my initial purchase, that's when I picked up a couple more base pads. Also important to note, I had 0 feed issues with this. The spring compresses as it should. It doesn't get stuck on the side of the magazines as sometimes happens in extendos. Are there any cons? Well, I'll tell you what, they rattle. Here's a magazine loaded with the +5s, +4. Here's a magazine with +3. So they rattle. That is literally the only con that I could come up with for these base pads. Look, I don't know if this is a Glock magazine thing and that no matter what extendo you put on this, it's gonna rattle, but they rattle. That's the only negative I could really come up with. So if you're in the market to put an extended base pad on your Glock magazines, I think you should go ahead and check out the FACTR line of base pads. I've been really pleased with them. I have a feeling you will too. Alright guys, well I hope this has been somewhat helpful for you to navigate the complicated world of guns and gear and gadgetry. Before you go, I'd like to encourage you to get off the couch and into some tactical fellowship. Meet some guys, shoot some matches, and as always, ride fast, shoot straight, and we'll see you next time. Don't click away from this video. I've got something special for you to check out in that link above. It'll bring a smile to your face, I guarantee.